Dynasty is where you can invite your friends and also import your own custom-created. Next, it's time to select your rosters. Choose to use the latest EA Sports recommended rosters featuring more than 1,000 additional players, or choose the rosters from our original launch. Now it's time to customize your Dynasty experience. It's now time to select your team. Do you want to build a team from the ground up or take over an established contender? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating. And now you'll choose where to start your journey as a... Here, you'll choose to create a coach of your own or use an existing one. By creating a custom coach, congratulations, it's time to sign... This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese, and it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
42 Spider, 4-2 Spider.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Warren. Pocket starts to collapse. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Here we go.
From the gun, the running back has it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams. of the season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
So Fresno State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. At the 20, he's got space. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Michigan 0.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They'll go right back to him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28.
Green 25.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets a block. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Fires to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Couldn't get anything done on 1st down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. Off play action. Pressure coming. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They're trying to get to him. He's going to take off. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. Getting some heat. Got all he needed for the 1st down, and then he gets down on the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Feeling some heat. Catch in the middle. It's lovely. The Wolverines have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Warren. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. He wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's James.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers. I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout it.
Oh, look out! 10! Touchdown, Bulldogs! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Number 18.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up 14 over Akron. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Trying to get to him. Fakes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. The Wolverines will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He's got great speed, and they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Dropping back, it's Keene. They're bringing heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. coming after him, trying to escape and get it himself. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Got him downfield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misconnection, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Touchdown, Fresno State.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Looking for a man, it's Warren. It's complete to the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Bell. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Looking to move it through the air. Escapes the sack. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Finds his man, it's Edwards. Tackled immediately after the catch. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking to throw it again. Pressure coming. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On second down, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Morgan. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They're trying to get to him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
A loss of 8 yards.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they go for it on 4th down, especially during these situations.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. Field goal is good.
That makes the score Fresno State 27, Michigan.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
26, and the Fresno State offense will take over.
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Fresno State.
Okay,
One
ready?
more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
Igloo! Ready?
To throw, it's King. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half.
3.
And he's going to run it back. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. The quick out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Fresno State! And the route is on.
Fresno State.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
35, Michigan 3.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. The toss to the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some.
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Steps away to find some room. He'll take another shot here. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Warren. Feeling some heat. Gonna try to get it himself. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Fights off the defender. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying to get to him. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Going deep. And he makes the catch inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I feel like the defense is just living rent-free inside the quarterback's head right now. Of course, they got the pick last drive, and they almost got a pick right now. Right now, they are fooling this quarterback with pre-snap and post-snap looks. This quarterback doesn't know where to throw the ball.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the stomping has commenced.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Looking downfield, it's Keene. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Arsenault. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10.
Unleashes one deep. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
And you got to wonder if this offense is trying to run the score up because they're blowing this team out. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots. They're going to play until this clock reads all zeros.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes a grab enough for the first. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Bulldogs are flying down the field.
29.
He wants to throw it again. Dances away. Got enough space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
I'll tell you what, when you get inside the 3, I think your tendency is to run the football, run the football, run the football. The offense, try to change it up a little bit, maybe try to throw it. I don't like it, and obviously it didn't work, but at least you got a few more downs here to try to make up for it.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the punishment has been extended. Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Michigan 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
To the air, it's Warren. They're bringing heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this...
Grabs it inside the 10. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Fresno State. And the pummeling has started.
Touchdown, Fresno State.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man? Putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Looking downfield, it's Warren. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Fresno State. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Michigan, 3.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's gonna pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
Is another. Get set for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Loveland. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Charlotte fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. The thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. They're trailing by 10 to James Madison.
Back to pass, it's Warren. Here's a throw downfield late.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? The Wolverines decide to punt it away. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. 1st down here for the offense. He wants to throw. He'll take a shot. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. You want to talk about big-time throws. This dude has a missile launcher attached to his shoulder.
And he fired that missile in the perfect area. But how about the receiver? You got to go up and make a play, too. Catch the ball with everybody around you. You know where the ball's going, and he's still able to come down with it. What a play.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the tight end.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Pound 55 Queen.
Back to throw, it's Warren. Coming after him. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
And the Fresno State offense will take over.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming in this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out. And this.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
Flare,
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's not afraid to go deep.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Pocket starts to collapse. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. Pressure coming. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out